remember back in 2022 when Roe versus Wade was overturned and dedicating a lot of my content to talking about reproductive health and herbalism, and even sharing my own journey with herbal contraceptives. And within months, my account was flagged and on the brink of being permanently deleted and banned. And I just remember feeling so discouraged and ultimately backing away from herbalism for a long while when it came to talking on this platform, because at that point I had essentially convinced myself that I was doing more damage than good sharing about these things and talking about herbalism. And I want to make it very clear that I do not pit Western medicine against alternative medicine and holistic wellness. I think there is a world where both of them exist, and I think somewhere in the middle is where we can really learn how to take care of ourselves and generally just gain back some of that autonomy that I feel most of us have felt is lacking in our lives when it comes to our health and well-being. But with everything that is happening right now, I just deeply regret deleting those videos, shrinking myself, and forgetting why I even got into herbalism in the first place and why I started this account. Because I started this account because my friends and family around me had so many stories about feeling like they were not heard when it came to their health concerns when they went to the doctor. And their stories are what inspired me to get into herbalism and to start doing research and to ultimately want to share on this platform and talk about it. And I can't believe that I allowed myself to forget that herbalism has always been an act of resistance for me. It has always been a means to protect myself. It's also been a very strong connecting point for me when it comes to Black culture, specifically Black Southern culture, because I'm from California, okay? Grew up in the suburbs, guilty. But herbalism has been a way for me to not only connect to my ancestral roots, but also to connect to myself and learn to actually understand myself and appreciate myself and tend to its needs without feeling like I have to put that responsibility on a system that historically does not have my best interest in mind. And I think one way that the internet has always grossly done the world of herbalism and holistic medicine such a disservice is allowing it to be turned into a fad and not a lifestyle. And I think more often than not, we see holistic wellness and alternative medicine talked about in the context of in an extreme situation with very negative results and impacts. And even through COVID, I saw so much fear-mongering when it came to taking advantage of the fact that people are scared and turning herbalism into this extremely ableist thing, in my opinion. But I digress, because that is not the point of this video. All I really wanted to say is, with the way things are going right now, I think it would be extremely beneficial to be open-minded and to start doing your research and tap into those Black and brown and indigenous educators and advocates that have been providing solutions for years. And I'm not gonna lie, it can feel like a lot at first, but it's not about being perfect. It's about finding a balance that works for you and your lifestyle and your specific needs. I got into herbalism because of the disparities that I saw when it came to the level of care and the well-being of Black women within the system, including myself. And since then, it has blossomed into something that I can't even imagine living without. And herbalism does not always have to be that serious either. I practice herbalism when it comes to hair care. I practice herbalism when it comes to beauty. So it has somehow bled into so many different aspects of my life and has been overtly a positive and beneficial experience. And yeah, I think I'm done not talking about it. I think I have just hit a point where I know my intentions. I know my intentions are good. And I'm doing this because I know there are people out there that can resonate with what I'm saying and may even have something to gain from it. So yes, just thought that I would share.